Hello, and thank you for tuning into Cosmic Gems. Today's episode is going to be about spinning the block.
There's no spinning block here. We are not ups. We are not June music. There's no spinning on this block.
We don't do that here.
Not the raggedy X's.
Talking about spinning the block on 3 fragrances that are either old school or I judged too poorly. And I end up coming back to them and now I love them. So we're going to get into these 3 fragrances that I have that I spent the block on. And I'm so happy that I did. So first up, we're going to go with Rouge. This is by Rihanna before Rihanna was, Miss Fenty Rihanna. This is an old fragrance. Rouge is not for now. Like, I wear Rouge during the fall, but I just was wearing this up until last month. So I included it in my Spin the Block episode. So Rouge is my baddie in a leather jacket fragrance. If I'm wearing Rouge, I'm wearing leather for sure. I'm definitely wearing leather with Rouge. It's going to be a leather jacket, hat, something, pants when I'm wearing Rouge. Because Rouge gives the energy of bad bitch in a leather jacket. I love Rouge for the winter and fall. And I had to spin the block on her. Next, I just realized all 3 of these are celebrity fragrances. And I know celebrity fragrances get such a bad rap, but these 3 to me, fire. So next up, we're going to go with, it's called Sofia by Sofia Vergara. Now, I don't know how many fragrances Sofia Vergara have. I have this one, and I have another one that's the second one she came out with, which is called Love. That one was my favorite for date night. And I didn't think much of this. Like, this was getting so much hype. And I'm like, why don't everybody love it? It's just okay to me. But then I come to the realization that I was testing Sofia with a bunch of other fragrances at the time. Like, when I first purchased this, I was testing like 7 other fragrances at the time. So when I smelled this, I'm like, oh, it's just all right. But then I came back to it a few months later, as a standalone. I didn't have nothing else on. I wasn't, testing a bunch of samples or nothing. It was just me and Miss Sofia. Oh, she is so sexy. This is definitely a date night fragrance. And I love Miss Sofia. Like, she's such a vibe. Like, she is so sexy. And I wear this. This is definitely date night worthy fragrance. I'll have the notes on the screen somewhere. But Sofia by Sofia Vergara, she was not overhyped. Sofia by Sofia Vergara is definitely a vibe. And I had to spin a block on it. And last but not least, talking about old school, talk about bring it back. Jlo by Jlo. I don't know if this was like early 2000s or late 90s. I don't know, but this is sexy. This, at the time, it was marketed as like a club fragrance that, going out to party fragrance. But now in my older age, I don't get that from her. This is like, because this is like a sexy, clean scent to me. It's like clean, but it still has some sex appeal. That's at least that's how it wears on me. So I wear this like during the day, brunch or lunch, running errands. I don't do this too much like at night on, I don't consider this as a date night fragrance because it's pretty. You got your little sundress on, then this is definitely, a good pick. Fragrance is subjective. So on some people, it may well be, a sexy scent. On me, it's a pretty scent. So I wear this in the daytime. I will wear it on a date. I will wear it to brunch and lunch and, my Target runs or whatever the case may be. This is, my pretty girl scent to me, Jlo. Had to spin the block. Spin the block on the Jlo. So that's my 3 picks for the fragrances that I spent the block on this year that had, I gave up on and I was totally wrong. And I'm so glad that I spent the block. So thank you so much for tuning into Cosmic Gems. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share if you care. And I'm out. Peace.